Hello, and welcome back, everybody. Welcome to more Free Trial Completionist on Final Fantasy XIV. I have been... You know what? Let's go ahead and do the things I came here to do, and then I'll talk about what's going on with it all. Let me get some music going. Nice and early here. Make sure that we're getting the right... I mean, yeah, that should be it. Let me see. Let me double check this. Okay, yeah, see, no, that's wrong. Where's this one? Right? There it is. There, get some music playing so we can enjoy that. And, pop in and take care of my gold saucer stuff real quick that I haven't done yet today. Let's see if we can get a triple 10K. Nope. Not today. I think I also need to hit my jumbo cactpots today as well. It was actually super easy. Once you get the rhythm down of like how to know what will give you the opportunity for big scores, it's super easy to do that one every single time. Also, I was testing a couple of features before starting up the stream. Do I even still have these? Yes, I do. Good, I didn't lose them. I constantly forget that I have jumbo cactpots and just wait like 2 weeks and realize I don't even have them anymore. Which is annoying. And of course I won nothing. Nothing at all. There we go. Alright, you know what? It's gonna be Vesper Bay. I'll mention some of the things I've been up to off stream in just a sec. And why we're back to doing the MSQ today. Or we're finally moving back into the MSQ today, or whatever. I really have spent a lot of time just not working on the MSQ. Just like doing all this side stuff. I love how it started with the idea of, I want to do the Bahamut raids, not realizing what the eye levels for the Bahamut raids were like. And then just spiraled out of control for like 10 straight episodes of me slowly eking out minor stat boosts in the post-ARR gear grind. Wait, this looks wrong. No, my filters are still up. You know, I should probably just download Reshade again. I've been using, NVIDIA filters to make my game look better, which are functioning just fine. They're working fine. The problem is occasionally, like when I reboot my computer or something updates or anything like that, they'll just turn themselves off, and so I have to keep asking myself if they're actually on or not. Maybe I should just download Reshade and set it up again. Oh well. Anyway. So the most recent grind I was on was the Relic. And in order to move into the next stage of the Relic, I need Perfect Vellum and Perfect Pounce. And in order to craft that, I needed... I don't think the stuff is here. I think I dumped it in my... Yeah, I would have dumped it in my Chocobo saddlebag. Doesn't matter. The gateway there, the oh my god, I can't even begin to do this type of thing, was a specific fish that I need to fish up, which I believe is the big fish. I believe it's a big fish, now that I've messed around with it forever and failed miserably over and over again. It's only available in one zone in one weather pattern at one particular time of day, and it's a 3 exclamation mark pull, so I'm pretty sure it's a big fish. And I don't even have the gathering to get it. And I have some room for improvement. Not a lot. What was I working on here? Yeah, leatherworking would be one of them. There's forager gear. But this is Fisher I'm trying to get up, right? And I have... Oh yeah, I also made myself a 50 tank set, an eye level 90 50 tank set, which I'm not done with yet. I need to work on it a little more. So this has like gathering 3. This has gathering 3. If I high quality it, still has gathering 3. The difference being I can't meld. Oh no, wait. Oh, I can meld these. Was I not able to pentameld? No, I'm able to pentameld. Did they just have more gathering? Is that what it is? This might have had more room for gathering. I don't remember the exact details. I think getting the forager stuff. So I went through the whole process of getting myself the level 2 Mastercraft books. Not for all of them. To get the level 2 Mastercraft books for like all of them, I basically need a crap ton of Fieldcraft demi materia, which I couldn't get, which I was like buying an item from a store in Ul'dah and desynthing it for about a 20 to 25% chance of getting the demi materia I need, but I need like 16 of them in order to, and the item is like 6,000. I blew through a bunch of gil. I blew through probably 2 or 300,000 gil off stream this week. And it was just such a waste of money. So I got enough Fieldcraft demi materia. I think it was 3s. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 3s. Fieldcraft 3s to get myself the leatherworking and the weaving Master 2 books. And that was it, because those are where, like, the clothes I was looking for were. So while looking into it, it looked like there wasn't going to be a upgrade. No, there is an upgrade. I have the best bracelets for gathering and crafting that I think I can get in ARR, which is weird because they're eye level 55, which is stupid. But there were upgrades for like rings, necklace, and earring, I believe. I could still upgrade a little bit. So that might get me a little extra gathering. Upgrading the set isn't going to get me much extra gathering. It might give me a point or 2 here or there, but mostly I think it's like the melding of it would get me more gathering. So ultimately, yes, I could probably eke out enough gathering that if I then stacked food on top of that, which I have the spinach quiche, which is like one of the best gathering foods I can get right now, then I could probably reach the gathering breakpoint I need to pull up that fish. That's one of 4 things that I need to do for the next stage of the relic. It's going to take me like a month to probably do it or more, because the other problem is Mastercraft demi materia, which I can get. I've actually gotten my hands on a single piece of Mastercraft demi materia so far. It is possible. I have to create spicy tomato relish, which... Or was it just normal tomato relish? Whatever. It's a culinarian recipe. I create it. I trade it to the guy in Mordona to get more artisan gear. The pieces that I already have, like the artisan pieces, right? From him. And then I desynth them, and that gives me a chance at getting the Fieldcraft demi materia that I need. It also gives me a chance at getting these Mastercraft demi materias, which I need to create the actual gear. So this is a whole process that, like, I'm probably going to spend the next month or something just working on this off stream. as I have the like gil or resources I need to make more progress, I'll work on it. But it's really, really kind of stonewalled me on the relic. And that leads into this constant brick walling of all this progress I'm doing. Made me finally decide to just go back to the MSQ. Because I've hit stone walls on progression multiple times going through here. And I finally just came to the absolute full-on realization that I'm sitting here in post-ARR, a period where they probably finished... I have no idea. I wasn't playing back then. They probably finished 2.5, 2.55, 2.58, whatever the last ARR update was. And then had a period of 3 months, 6 months, whatever, before they released Heaven's Word. And they were trying to make players stay invested and keep their subscription going and shit like that, right? And so they added these bloated, conflated garbage grinds at the end for minute upgrades of like, yeah, your craftsmanship increases by 2 points if you get this piece of gear that you have to spend 50 hours grinding out the resources for, kind of thing. For like the absolute pinnacle cream of the crop players who want every little tiny minute stat adjustment they can possibly get, right? They added these garbage grinds at the end of post ARR for the tiniest little increases in stats to hit the tiniest little breakpoints in Big Fish or master recipes or things like that that you absolutely have to have in order to even have a chance to get it done, sort of thing, right? And it's all just garbage. It's all just end of the expansion garbage they throw out to try and keep people invested until Heaven's Word comes out so that they can keep the subscription going type stuff. Do I know that for absolute certain? No. Does it feel like that with every fiber of my being? Yes, absolutely. It feels like a worthless grind for the tiniest stat increments just to try and keep characters subscribed to the game, or players subscribed to the game. That is exactly what it feels like to me. And so I will continue working on these little grinds off stream on my own time, but I'm no longer going to waste a dozen episodes grinding out this nonsense. I'll work on it off stream. I'm going to progress the post ARR MSQ during stream, and we'll see what I hit first. If I hit the increases in stats that I need to get into the relic grind again or get into eye level 110 gear or things like that first, I'll go ahead and get into that. If I get to the end of post ARR MSQ and basically finish up this chapter of the story first, then I'll move on to Heaven's Word, and instead of wasting my life with these minute stat upgrades here and there at the end of post ARR, I'll just move into Heaven's Word, craft the very first set of gear I can, which will probably be increases of like 30 to 40 points stat-wise, and just move on with my life. So that's what I'm going to do. Work on the grind off stream, work on the MSQ on stream, and whichever one I hit first is what I will craft and build into first. Hey, Lamp. Also, Lamp, thank you for testing a new feature of my stream bot for me. I added cross-posting to the stream bot, which makes it very funny because, of course, on YouTube, we don't have a emote like that, which means it just typed out what you typed on YouTube, like, flat out. But yes, I added cross-posting to my stream bot, which is interesting because you had to get full on into like C# programming because there's no built-in function in the bot to just be like, oh, and someone posts to Twitch, post it over to YouTube. You have to be like, when someone posts a message on Twitch, do all of this C# compiling this code and do that. But it is working, it looks like. Now I just need to get someone who bothers to watch me over on YouTube to maybe say something so that I can see if it posts to Twitch properly. Okay, price of principles. Here we go. It's time for us to start getting into one of Alphino's biggest mistakes possible. Oh god, PTSD from college programming classes with C and C Sharp. Yep. Uh-huh. That was interesting. Luckily, there was mostly pre-built code that I could use. I only had to modify a few lines of it. Because someone apparently wanted to do this themselves when it first started working or whatever. Still use it regularly for modifying WoW mods. Yeah. Alright. Let's do this nonsense. I level 70. So if I break these down, I have a chance at Battlecraft 3s. I might actually take one of these pieces of gear so I can break it down for... Oh, but I don't need Battlecraft 3s right now. And I'm probably not going to need a lot of Battlecraft 3s until much later. The only thing I need Battlecraft 3s for right now is, like I said, I made myself a 50 tank set. The heavy Wolfram stuff. It's an eye level 90 set for the tank. I made the entire left side. On the right side, I'm still using my healer? I think my healer gear on the right side. Yeah, I think I'm still using my healer stuff on the tank because it's an eye level 90 set. Even though the stats are all wrong. I wanted to craft one more thing on my tank, which is the reason why I have these. Shellite. What am I using the Shellite for? Oh, that's probably to augment the Wolfram armor. And then gold and ruby, which for anyone who may, for some reason, have any clue about some of the sets in ARR, I don't know why you would. But the ruby accessories are not, in fact, tank accessories. They're like DPS accessories. So the game may get mad at me for bothering to try and use that, but I'd rather have DPS stats than tank stats on my tank. I don't really care about having extra points in tenacity. Maybe players I play with would prefer I had more tenacity, but I would rather have better strength and crit hit than tenacity. So I need to make the ruby accessories, which I have most of the stuff I need. The thing I'm missing for it is not Battlecraft 3s, it's Battlecraft 2s, which kind of exist in a terrible place. Because, for those who don't know, the breakpoints for the demi-materias are like 24. Level 24 gear will get you a chance at Battlecraft 1s. Level 40 gear will get you a chance at pulling, I think, 2 pieces of Battlecraft 1. So that's a good place to go for Battlecraft 1s. Level 55 gear gets you Battlecraft 2s, and level 70 and above gear, I think, gets you Battlecraft 3s. So that break point of level 55 to level 69, basically, gear is where you go for Battlecraft 2s is horrible. Like, the only way I can pull that is when I'm doing my roulette and maybe end up in a proper high-level ARR dungeon with actual players, which is annoying because duty support does not cover any of the dungeons that get you that level of gear. There is no duty support for, like, any of those high-level ARR dungeons, which is the best place to get that level 55 and up to like 60 something gear is in the high level ARR dungeons. So maybe I can get a friend to just unsync and blow through those dungeons a couple dozen times with me off stream one of these days, because that's probably my best option. Otherwise I have to do it with other players in a pickup group because I can't use duty support. I might be able to do some with Squadron, but my Squadron's nowhere near high enough level. I think Squadrons go up to level 60 now, so there may be some of those high-level end of ARR dungeons, optional dungeons, available in Squadron. In fact, I think there are. But my Squadron members are only like level 30-something right now. Also, I'm probably not going to be sitting here like voice acting everything or even reading everything out or anything like that. For a lot of this, I may just sort of skip through a lot of it and focus more on like the play content rather than like the story content for my videos. I feel like I spend a little too much time in my YouTube videos each week, kind of just like speaking lines of dialogue that no one really cares about. I'd rather see me do stuff in the game. Alright. No further guests. Okay. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Everybody's interested in us now. Yeah. Tons of benefactors who suddenly want to support us. Yeah, yep. And every single one of them has their own ulterior motives that they want to use us for. It's more brazen than most. Resolve a business dispute. Oh, God. The syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. Don't forget the syndicate. I will stomp every potato in that syndicate. And giggle maniacally while I do it. Of course, the syndicate totally manages to pretty much destroy the scions from the inside out because we keep refusing their offers. If they could empower us to do greater good, nah, not worth it. Just tell me what I need to do already, Amphilia. We should be getting around to some new trials. Not today, I think. I believe it's 2.2 is the first new. Unless Moggle Mog comes before Leviathan, but I think Moggle Mog is after. I believe Leviathan was 2.2 or 2.25 or something like that. It's in the second chunk. Impose on you to consult the others. Yeah. Go talk to everyone else. No, we want to stay independent. And again, I've like wasted the entire first half hour of the stream talking, which means ads are going to start up in a few minutes. Fine. Whatever. I may try and get through multiple points of the MSQ. It depends. I'll go for 3 hours, see where I am. Right? I'll go to the end of 2.1, see how long I've been streaming for, and see if I want to push for 2.2 as well. And my words to our host said in Merweb that her people had broken their treaty with the kobolds. The beastmen had justly responded. Yeah. It's like they caused their own problems. We're not going to sit there and do their bidding for them. Even though we kind of do everything for everyone. Beyond doubt. Yep, what to do with it. Growing belief amongst Alamegan refugees refugees of Alamigo could be liberated. If only we would commit our strength to that cause. That's gonna be a while. Yeah. That's gonna be a while. Benefit from more support, but comes at the cost of our principles. Yeah. Neutrality is a delicate matter. Artists sell our services for Gil. We might as well declare our fealty to Old Dawn now and have done with it. Yep, exactly. If we're gonna start just selling our services for Gil, we might as well just let the syndicate buy our organization out right now. But we don't. And unfortunately, they respond in kind. Powerful to attract the covetous and the needy. Yep. They shall return stronger and bolder. Know that we shall be the ones to meet them. The sacred charge. Yeah. He's also got the extreme trials available. I might do those one of these days. That'd be interesting. I am fully geared up eye level wise to get into the extreme trials. And some of my friends might be willing to do that. I know that like none of my friends have any interest in Savage or Ultimates or things of that sort. Not that I can do most of that on this character anyway. But some of them might be interested in doing like eye level synced extremes. Not mine. It's no way I'm doing mine, but at least eye level synced. Expected. Much thought to our future. Great. Some friggin' prepubescent boy thinks he's such a genius that he's gonna fix our future for us. Made my feelings known to the antecedent. Yeah, that's right. Put all of our trust into the intentions of a kid whose balls haven't even dropped. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong with this. Oh, man. It's so fun to make fun of pre-Heavensward Alphado. Even most of Heavensward, but he gets better during that. Signs 7th Dawn must leave Ul'dah. Yep. As long as we're sitting in a Thonolin location, there is some degree to which the Syndicate will just decide they own us, whether we let them or not. We need to just walk away. Be like, forget you, take your building back, we're gone. Yep, never be free to act with impunity. Our headquarters of Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. Yep, the Syndicate has taken note of what we're capable of, and now they're trying to call us in and just demand that we work for them. So, nope. Yeah. There is that. The idea that, like, Vesper Bay didn't even have an aetherite. No one attributed any value to us whatsoever, so didn't really care what we were doing and didn't want to support us at all. But now that they know how powerful we are, suddenly they're like, no, you work for us. You're in our territory. In a building that we lended to you. You work for us. Where would you have us go? I know exactly where to go. I've been spending all my freaking time there lately. Because where all the end game stuff is. Or end of ARR stuff is. Appearance and neutrality is important as the reality. Each of the great nations at arm's length. Yep. Plant our banner someplace where they don't have reach.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm gonna pee.
What?
I'm gonna pee.
Don't.
I'm peeing.
Don't.
Oh my god, Baird. Revenant's Toll. Certain bond with Ul'dah and her people. I don't care. I'll break that bond in a second. I refuse to be beholden to the Syndicate in any way, shape, or form. Like, oh, what's up to stupid shit I see, yo? Invaluable ties local community, more near blah 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 blah. Cast that all aside. Walking red flags that are USA and Laurentius. Yeah. Like, yeah, we should definitely invite these people to join our organization. It's not like we already know they're nightmarish idiots. And traitors. To an ideal makes us more than mere comrades in arms. Also, hey, Baron, I should probably set up a time off stream at some point where, like, you and maybe some other people could just unsync me through end of ARR high-level dungeons like a dozen times. Because I need certain Battlecraft demi materia that I can only pull from gear that I desynth there. So it's just calling friends to like carry me through those dungeons and get me a bunch of those gear. One was literally working with the Garleans, and the other one, the first time you speak with him, flat out says, "Yeah, I'm here for the money." Yep. Yep. One literally went to prison because he was betraying his country to the Garleans, and the other one's like, "Yeah, this looks like it'll be profitable venture, so I'll join you." I was like, "Yeah, that couldn't possibly lead to any terrible, terrible mistakes." So if you're on to attend to, then the handsome man better suited the test than I. So like dealing with Alice A. Unfortunately, I can't quite get back in there at the moment, so whatever. Yeah, these eye levels. Yeah, you know what? I don't need Battlecraft 3s. These are Battlecraft 3s. I don't need Battlecraft 3s right now. I might need more later, but I've got enough Battlecraft 3s for now. Japanese Yu Yu Hase, yep. Such a perfect voice for the tiny, tiny potato man. Moving on. Cooking sherry. Huh. Truly come to this. Yes, yes, it has. We can no longer exist in the domain of any one grand company. This is the same token that I think it's stupid that they don't let the Warrior of Light work with all three grand companies. Like, mechanically, from a this is a video game and we want to have big guilds and like world versus world or company versus company type PvP stuff, I fully understand why they don't let you. Lore-wise, makes no sense. Not a lick of sense that the Warrior of Light would be associated with any one individual grand company is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And even then, it doesn't matter. Point in MSQ, it makes sense to join others. Yeah. Like, and they do let you join others, but they only let you be part of one grand company at any point in time. And it doesn't matter in any way, shape, or form. You absolutely could work with all three grand companies at the same time. Like, when you go into PvP, which would be like the big company versus company, blah, 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 whatever, you don't even end up in your grand company. When you go into PvP, you just slot into whatever grand company needs more players as a freelancer. Never bothered to join the others, to be honest, because it would involve me having to do squadrons again. No, you take your squadrons with you. You take your squadrons with you, Baron. You have to start over the grand company progression, so you have to level up to the point, rank up to the point in the grand company where you unlock squadrons again, and then your own existing squadron basically is just sitting there waiting for you. I think that was the case. I remember that being the case when I did it. Unless I'm really remembering this wrong. It's been a while since I changed them. But I swear my squadron was just like sitting in the back room waiting for me to become a lieutenant or whatever again. Still haven't done it on your cat. Yeah. Lock Squadron and then was like, nope. This. You know what? I think I want to change one of those features over. Let me see what the emotes. Are there any good emotes I can use here? I have to go AFK for a bit. That's fine, Baron. I'm looking for something anyway. God, this isn't a very good list here. Let's see. I mean, there's plenty of purple faces and stuff like that. I seriously doubt YouTube would have, like, a Twitch emote in there anywhere. So I'll have to just go with a purple something or other, pretty much. Oh, yeah. Maybe the alien monster. That's a purple dude. Or a purple heart. I could do purple heart and a red heart. That could work, but... In fact, let me type in purple so I could just see what all we have. I mean, there's the purple circle, which would be like I'm recording over on Twitch or whatever type of thing, maybe. Let me see about this. On Twitch chat, execute this code. Let's just see if that actually compiles properly. Then I just have to wait for someone to actually type on Twitch, unfortunately, so I can see if that works. Hey, if anyone's here and wants to drop something in the Twitch chat real quick, testing a feature over on YouTube. How do I close this? Whatever. I don't know if that symbol will work or if I should be typing in like the code for that symbol. So I was waiting on maybe I should wait till the next ad to futz around with this more. And then over on Twitch's side, is there a symbol for like... Let me see. There's one for just like a red circle. Symbols, red underscore circle. Unfortunately, there's no like red arrow to the right or something that would work better. Oh my god, my bitrate went unstable. What's going on? My bitrate looks fine here. Looks terrible there. Excellent connection, and it's healthy. Okay, so it like jumped back up, I think? It looks like it jumped back up. That's interesting. So it looked like my bitrate must have tanked for a second. Average stream bitrate too high. Well, it's stabilizing, isn't it? Why is it that high? What is going on there? What the heck is going on there? Why is it not like stabilizing? What the hell? Let me try reloading this stream manager and see. This just like looks weird on my end. No, it's unstable. Why is it at 199,000 kilobits? I don't know what is going on here. It's like 2000K. Why is this at 199,000K? Over on Twitch, suddenly my average stream bitrate is cranked up into like 1 million. Let me see what I can look at here. No unstable events. Okay, no, I'm stable at like 2000K. 2,500K. Okay, so I don't know what that is about. I don't know why it says it's unstable here. It looks like it's stable everywhere else. Let me go ahead and bring my channel up real quick. I mean, the video looks okay. Let's go to the source feed. Yeah, video seems alright. Okay. I don't know why the back end on my stream manager is like, it's unstable. It's at 200,000K a second. It's like, no, it's not. It's absolutely not in any way, shape, or form. It looks fine everywhere else. I don't know what's going on there. Alright, let me do this. Let's see if that even, like, works right, though. That's the question. I need to wait and see about people posting messages again to sort of test it. Anyway, let's actually get back to the game here, shall we? 10 to Alpha No. Engage in some other business requires your assistance. Great. She'll have my answer in due time. Great, now I have to go hang out with Alpha No. ARR Alpha No. So that'll be fun. Oh yeah, he's not here. He's out here. What do you got for me, idiot? Still hesitates. Because of these fanciful rumors. Oh yeah, I forgot her mom. Yeah. Yep, the reason she really doesn't want to leave Uldar or whatever is because she thinks her adopted mom's still out there. So there could be no other explanation. Yeah. For whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that Flamen is alive and well. Yep. I forgot we had to go and, like, find Flamen. Okay, Garuju and Costa del Sol. I don't know why more often when I'm holding control, it's not bringing Aetherites to the forefront. Garuju, don't you dare make me go do a dozen extra things for you before telling me this. Just give me the information. It's Mimiko to Muse, why have you forsaken me? Titan's Bane! Oh man. Goddess made flesh who dwelt among us until so very recently was the songstress of Ul'dah. Plies her trade for the riffraff off to the west or wherever she said she was going. Oh my god, he couldn't even be bothered to, like, remember where she said she was going. Heading to Wineport. They're a merchant around here. Pretty sure there's one in this town. I don't know exactly where they are, though. Let's just head around and start talking to people. Savior of Wineport, huh? Yep. Dude, but her perfume... She was a delight to behold, but her perfume was ghastly. No choice but to eject her from the premises. Interfering with tastings, you see. Consult your blind associate. There's the merchant. just hawk those gill pieces. But first, the game is going to force me to go talk to other people before I can just go talk to the guy who's my friend and who might probably know and could probably help me. I've seen Makote last name of Fom, and I wish the last of any description far too bloody long. Oh my god. Shamani. What you got? And many grand adventures since last we spoke. Girl from a while ago. Doesn't forget a perfume like that. Robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar. Reminiscent of a bloom native to these parts. Okay. Patient asked me where she might find some of the flowers. Out to Raincatcher Gully it is. Oh, down this way. Should just look at my map for the freaking directions. Nah, man. There you are. Oh, I didn't summon my... Oops. There we go. Didn't bother to summon my fairy. I should probably put together a new glam, too. Now that I'm sort of moving on to a new set of content. I realized my activities had aroused the Gubu's ire until it was too late. This could be used to make a perfume, you see. Lamin, I don't... Who are you? Who do you serve? Consider me impressed. Amphilia, or should I say Asilia is looking for you. Health, milady, yet the world thinks you dead. Yep. I mean, that's with the best intentions. Oh, God. Put myself when the time is right. Okay. The force of Lenosha aside, what exactly will the time be right? When I deem it so. God damn it, woman. Why so annoying? He says a proud intrusion. I came here to harvest these flowers. Interrogate me further. Ugh. And back to Wineport again. Yeah, I forgot about all this stuff. I remembered you need to get Flamen at some point. I didn't remember it being this quick. God. Just keep taking the gill pieces. All things in time. I love it's like, I will reveal myself to her when the time is right, and it's literally one quest later. Like, one quest later. Okay, time's right now. It's fair. Finish fashioning the perfume along the way. I'm gonna escort you a waking scent. Yep, pray return. Oh, no, they automatically pre-returned you. It's nice of them to return you all on their own. See, didn't you have a guest? Great. Just off on her own, dude, whatever, for God knows how long. Seemed like this in years. It's probably because she thought her mom was dead for years. Kept you away for so long. Imperial's cave, right? Yeah. As far from you as I could, lest the pursuit of me endanger you and our cause. Oh, God. Good, your every success is great. A gift. Some horrible, horrible, disgusting perfume. So said he had perfume. eh. Find you again just by following my nose. She certainly made me go to some trouble. It's the same for no money, however. Oh yeah, I need to change out my glam. I don't know that I have anything all that interesting that's new glam-wise, though. Cat's eye. The accident, which claimed his life, happened shortly after our arrival. Accident's a bit of a stretch. I mean, they didn't want him to die, but then, you know, one of the two groups that would go on to become the Scions, uh, if I remember correctly, released a Goobu to try and, like, build up people's worry or whatever in... Hi, Baron, welcome back. Yeah, if I remember correctly, one of the two groups released a Goobu like in the middle of Ul'dah to try and like scare people or something, build up people's worry or some nonsense like that, and her dad ended up dead because they couldn't control it. I mean, then she raised me as her own, taught me everything I need to know. I fear I've failed to grasp their implications. Much I do not know. No one cares, Alfie. No one cares, Alphanod, me boy. Concern mining, yep. Learning how to mine is a tiny child. The children crave for the mines, and Flamen will deliver them to it. Minfilia craves for the mines, and Flamen shall deliver her unto them. Well, hey, that worked properly. That's cool. It still says it claims it's unstable and the bitrate is insane over on Twitch's side, but it's a fucking lie. It's a complete lie. I've looked at it from 3 separate angles and all of them say it's fine, except for my stream manager, which claims it's insanely high. Friend is now fully calling Alice A. Alf is still Alf. Yeah, my stream manager behind the scenes is claiming that my bitrate is like 247,000 K a second, which is a lie. Every other place I look at it says it's fine. It's the normal amount, which is like 2,500 K. But the stream manager is like all over the place. I'm just going to turn the bitrate off. And it claims it's unstable, even though I looked at the Twitch inspector, had it run, and it said it's perfectly fine. So if my stream on Twitch actually does become unstable, I won't be able to tell because my stream manager is lying to me about it right now. So if it actually has a problem later, I'll have no idea. But I should at least be able to tell on OBS's end. On OBS's end, I can see I'm running perfectly fine. Hovering around 25, 26, 2700. And I have no dropped frames on OBS's end. For some reason, my stream manager on Twitch on the back end is just making shit up about like what my bitrate is and how unstable it is. Even though Twitch itself, when I ran the Twitch inspector, said it was fine. So, yeah. Anyway, that recent change I made to my stream bot is working perfectly fine over on YouTube's end. Now I just need to get someone on YouTube to... Now if I could just get someone on YouTube to post anything in the chat so I can see how it works on Twitch's end. Hey, Baron, you want to debase yourself once again for me really quick so I can test something? I love every time Baron goes over. Okay, that is definitely not working right. Okay, so it's actually doing the... Alright, let me change that then. It wants the symbol, not the... Then let me post that in chat. There. Copy that. So it's actually posting the text rather than the symbol, which is annoying. Talking about Facebook. You're just spamming it, and then over on Twitch's end, it's just like reading out the text. On YouTube, and go ahead and give me the symbol itself. Save and compile. Okay. Now it should post problems. Oh my god, Baron. Just exploding the freaking Twitch side by throwing stuff up on YouTube's end. Great. Wonderful. Alright, one more time, Baron. I want to see if this worked properly this time. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Now it's working right. And it's discreet enough that if any Twitch mods show up and try to be assholes about, you're not supposed to put blah 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 from YouTube on your Twitch streams, we can just pretend that's not happening. It's discreet enough. Quick, nobody tell any mods. Not that it matters. Twitch mods. I'm posting these. Barry. Such a jackass. Not that it really matters. It's in the TOS. I have not heard of them banning or even like not berating, not condemning, just like disciplining or banning or whatever the hell anyone for doing it. There are much bigger creators than me, huge creators who just do it whenever they feel like it, and Twitch has not cracked down on it at all. So I'm not really all that worried. Female presenting nipple. God damn it, Barry. Will you stop posting over on YouTube already, Baron? Don't make me ban you. To ban one of my own mods. Oh my god. I am glad I got that working though. That's nice to have that working again. It's annoying that it had to be C# code, but it's working again. Luckily, like I said, I was mostly able to copy the C# code over from someone else who'd already sort of built it themselves. I just had to change a few lines to get it working for me. Why are you returning this to me? I need you to realize how far you've come. I should probably also make like a bot account. Right now I'm just using my main accounts on both ends. I should probably just make a bot account that's like the same name on both ends and has bot in the name so people can be like, oh yeah, that's the bot. I just never really wanted to because it's an extra step and an extra thing you have to make sure is logged in and all that nonsense. Also, that raises the question. Don't you have to be logged into the... No. Oh no, you'd only have to log into them on the local bot itself so that it can access their accounts and then it should be able to post. And then I could just make it a mod on both channels. Alright, I'll probably do that before the next stream. Unless I get sidetracked spending a lot of time working on the footage for this week for the YouTube video and forget. I'll go ahead and jot it in my notes just to make sure I remember. Okay. Further, you must still go. Yep, we must go to Mordona. It'll be kind of one of the last big things that you do, Minfilia. Well, technically, I guess she does a lot of other things after that, but nothing that we really pay too much attention to. She goes to a whole nother dimension to do major things after that. Which you have yet to do. Cannot stay here anymore. In the signs, must leave Ul'dah. Everything she does going forward, she does it after death. And also possibly super tempered. Yep. After death and aggressively tempered. You build it once, you can build it again. Yes, we can. This is just a bunch of crappy stones. We can build this place up again. Just pack all your stuff up and let's go. Besides, we're about to put our new base of operations in the, like, de facto adventurer city, right? The town that has no specific affiliation with any of the major city-states and is just a city built by adventurers for adventurers. It's like, we could definitely rebuild there. There's going to be plenty of people who'd want to join. Which is the interesting part. It's so dumb that we have to go out and, like, get on our hands and knees and beg really, really sketch-ass people to join our new grand company, when just moving to Mordona should have gotten us dozens of, like, fresh-faced little adventurers being like, can we join the Scions? And maybe the new grand company? Oh, wait, is that gonna... Oof. I might want to change that code a little bit. Shit, that is gonna require me to do some actual, like, more code execution stuff. Crap, that's just for the bot, though. Oh, man, that's gonna be annoying. Why is Stream Elements even the one posting? Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to stop Stream Elements from being able to do that. That's the real problem, is letting Stream Elements be the one to do that. If I have that hosted on my local bot, it'll be my bot account that posts it, so it won't cross-post. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to log into Stream Elements over on the YouTube end. Because that's the thing. I didn't, like, turn off the Stream Elements stuff on YouTube's end. Because I don't get many people interacting, like, chatting and stuff over on YouTube. So... Nope, nope, nope. I want the YouTube end. So most of those automated chat things don't really go off too often. It's because it's stinky. Stinky YouTube. Damn it, Baron. Nope. Minus. What the hell is it posting like that? That should be... There, Pacific Standard. So dumb. There, posted. Now, the... Chatbot. Chat commands. Level 67 on almost every class, just 2 healers to go. And technically summoner. Let's see. Let's do... Where's the... Oh no, custom commands. I really don't need any of these. Right, I shouldn't need any of those. And timers. Timers is what I need to turn off there. There we go. Turn off those timers. Pretty much anything I want to handle, like timers or commands or anything like that, these days I should be handling on my local bot rather than through Stream Elements and stuff. I should be like offloading all of my Stream Elements stuff onto my bot now. As time goes on, I'm just being a little lazy and not like doing it all at once. Hello, science, and word to the students about the SCM preparations begin at once. Great, let's go. Cool. What else is left here? I really don't remember what all is in 2.1. I remember 2.2 deals a lot with Leviathan and stuff like that, but I don't really remember what 2.1 is. Laying the foundation. Oh, is 2.1 all just like hanging out in Mordona and working with them to try and get the new base set up? We don't move into the base till much later, I don't think, like 2.3 or something. Because there's still a lot of very major plot points we have to hit here in the Waking Sands. Sells a new home and Revenant's told there's so much to be done. Cooperation of the Adventurers Guild. Yep. Original Camp Revenant's toll would never have been established. She left this heavily fortified successor. Yeah. The guild will require something in return for their support. Got it? If they ask, I'll not begrudge it. We need them more than they need us. I mean, we'll bring a lot of, like, business into Revenant's Toll, though. Concern myself with anything, surely matters such as these. Indirectly. Might instead concern yourself with a different matter, to whom the resolution of such matters might best be entrusted. Present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant's Toll. Tensions. As Ravana, we thought it best to begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. There we go. Hold the Silent Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We'll be honored to welcome your organization. Visions must needs be negotiated. If please you, I would do so. Okay. Go for it, Alphino. Go for it, Alf. Man, it's a pleasure it is. Slothborn spoke highly of you. Uses infiltrated Garley and Castrum. Yeah. Always be welcome in Revenant's Toll. Like, of course they'd want to work with the Scions since I'm a Scion. After everything I've done, they should desperately want to work with the Scions. Also, can you guys let me know if the music that I'm playing on the background is, like, too loud or too quiet or whatever? Because unfortunately, what I hear and what goes out are two different volume levels. Because, like, I'm hearing it from the browser, and then it's going into OBS after that, and then getting sent out to you guys. So I can't tell exactly what level it sounds like on your end. Rotation proceeds you, dispatch your Revenant's Toll. Great. Let's go ahead and finish this one, and I'll use the ad time to go and get myself, like, an outfit. Just hanging out reading books, I guess. And of course it decided to go on and on and on with its cutscene while I'm in the middle of an ad and don't really want to progress. You're able to get some rest. The one time in the entire game when they actually, like, make you rest. Cool. Oh good, a big scene with everyone in it in the middle of an ad. Wonderful. Negotiations are concluded. Cool. New facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Toll. That's easy. Revenant's Toll barely ever gets attacked by anything. I mean, there's a fate that's a synced fate that's right in the middle of Revenant's Toll, but other than that, that's about it. The Rising Stones. Forward to Tatar's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. Looked forward to Tatar's tales of all these horrible people that were visiting us. Waking Sands to the Rising Stones, passively poetic. Inform the Alliance leaders of our plans, and they have each pledged their full support, General Raubon included. Yeah, where Raubon is like, yep, that's a good decision, you should do that, right? The Syndicate is trying to gain leverage over us to force us to work for them, and Raubon's like, nope, you should absolutely leave Thonolin. That's the best choice. He's like, nope, get out of here while you still can. Mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in Eorzea. Affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements. Yeah. So now the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are going public. Wonderful. In a moment when I was like, well, there's an ad coming up. Maybe I'll go work on my glam while the ad is up. They decided to pop like a 10-minute long frickin' scene with dialogue and everything to just waste the entire ad time. So now people have had to miss this because they've been getting ads. That's great. It's wonderful. I fucking hate ads so much. Like, I hate that we have to run ads at all. And we do have to. If we don't, Twitch will. And Twitch will run them whenever they please. They'll take pre-rolls and mid-rolls. They'll freaking interrupt you in the middle of streaming to just run more ads happily. Said to be rich in minerals, maybe I should ask Fleming to teach me the basics of mining too. Oh god. But I friggin' hate ads so much. So pointless. Well, there's no ad going now, so I may as well just continue with the MSQ. Well, they should appear with an emissary of the Adventurers Guild. Yeah. Deliver these documents to Slapboard. Okay, now I do need to go and work on my... something to do with glam. So hopefully I have something interesting, because I've been using the same one pretty much for the relic the whole time, which I thought made sense while I was working on the relic to use this same one the whole time. But now I'm on something completely different. I'd like to change it up a little bit. That is if Limzo would like to load anytime this millennium. That's half the reason I'm thinking maybe I should change to a different Grand Company, is just so I can teleport to a different town when I want to go and do stuff. I freaking hate that about Limza, man. Limza is this nightmare land where 1 billion players are constantly just idling and emoting and stuff and shout chatting and garbage like that, and they just clutter up the whole zone and make me take freaking hours to load anything. Which sucks because I like Maelstrom. They're my favorite Grand Company. But functionally, the Grand Companies are interchangeable as all hell, so who cares? There's really no reason to care. Like, mechanically, the Grand Companies are the most interchangeable nonsense imaginable. None of them provides anything of any particular value over any other. Oh yes, put together a new warrior glam. Let's see. Too fancy. It's pretty simple. Absolutely not. Armored. Armored potato. Yup. Knight of Devilry? No, absolutely not. The parka? No, it's a little too much for this. Nope. Nope. Could go back to that. Maybe some red would be interesting. Yeah, that's pretty good. Cover that up with something. Like that. Nope. Nope. Maybe. No, you know what? No. Go with that. Don't need the Book of Diamonds. I've already got a pretty cool one. I've already got my actual relic, so that's pretty good. There we go. Sort of very maelstromy, but eh. Let's make sure I still have this one. Yep, good. I still have that one. Alright, so I can change it back to that if I ever do get back to the relic. before going to Heaven's Word. If I ever manage to get back to my relic before that, I can change back to that one easily. The heck was that? Oh, it's because I'm off stream, that's why. Alright. It's a pretty good look. Wow, it's really just... really just struggling to stream for some reason. Maybe it'd be better if I wasn't using the YouTube stream. Maybe I should try. I wonder if they're even on here. Albums. No. Here we go. Boom, boom. Sign up to get unlimited songs. Am I already signed up? Can I log in here? Yeah, I'm signed up. I can log in, I just haven't been. Let's see. I mean, this seems like a big list. Okay. Let me go ahead and play it through this way. If it wants to work. Come on. Do you just not want to play? Wow, it really does not want to play. Nope, not letting that through. Okay, then. Doesn't want to work with me, then it's just gonna not be working at all, then, I suppose. Try and find a way to make that work on my own time, I suppose. Now let's just keep that one running. Oh, God. Gotta learn to live the scuff. Love the scuff. Otherwise, you're gonna die as a streamer. Yeah, I wasted half your stream dicking around with a bot and screwing around with YouTube videos and Spotify. This makes sense. Should I get myself a glam in here? Still looking at his stupid fairy. Thought I told it to go away. Away. God damn it, I have to stand up just to put her away. Away. Got stuck looking at the fairy and just wouldn't stop. So annoying. Oof, bad positioning there. Needs to be about here. Still not quite right. There we go. Coloring still ain't great, though. Just a little bit of red tint to it, since it's from the frickin' fire. That'll work as his, like, backlight. And then... two. There we go. A little light from there. And last but not least, I can use this for like his point light on his face on the table. I'll make that a type 1, so it's very simple, very small light. Oof. Too much. Way too much. Use the, like, natural light that's actually in the scene to sort of light him up. What is he trying to look at? He should just be looking forward. Wait, I want to leave room for the marker. For those who don't know, I'm thinking for like the YouTube video. And there's a little marker up in the top right here on my YouTube thumbnails. Let's have him looking like this way. Nah, down a little. Come on, man. I hate when that fights me like that. Ugh. Stupid angles. It doesn't look good. Here, this way. Need to sort of get around the table a little bit there. Have him looking off screen a bit. That should give me enough room for the thumbnail thing. I wonder if you could make like the whole thumbnail title and all in here. Because you have the screen stickers. Can you just type whatever you want? No, it doesn't look like you can just type whatever you want. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay. Let's try that. And then we'll come in a little tighter. Lose the legs, which is a little unfortunate because I like the little dangly legs, but whatever. And try that one too. So if I don't find anything else interesting during the rest of this stream, that should work fine as a YouTube thumbnail. I need to pick up these optional dungeons too at some point. I'll do those off stream probably. Depending on if I get through one chunk of the MSQ or two today. I'm probably only going to get through one, though. I might end up using something from Leviathan if I get through 2.2 today. But like I said, I'm probably only going to do 2.1. I thought about I could do multiple chunks of the MSQ, just not worry about like reading every bit of dialogue out loud and just sort of focus on playing through the game and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of stuff I don't really care to put in a YouTube video for each week anyway, is me just like reading lines and lines of dialogue is just boring for the most part. But doing other stuff, you know, screwing around with my bot, taking a YouTube thumbnail picture, just messing around, hanging out, talking to chat, and trying not to play too much during ads and stuff, means that I can easily spend 3 hours just doing one bit of MSQ, really. Didn't expect it to be you. Are too long. Things in order. It's staying with us for a while, yes? Does it bore like you? I'll just give you the work of a dozen men, then. I jest. No, you don't. Magitechnical difficulties. That, I think, is the one that upgrades your Magitech armor mount so that it can still do the animations of the attacks. It's like machine gun and explosion. They don't do any damage, but you can do them just for fun. It's possibly a primal. Interesting. I'm gonna go way over there. No, that doesn't seem right. I think it should be up here. Buffalo calf and an eye level 70 weapon coffer. What could it be if it is a primal? So it's a little tight for BDL tasks. I mean, look around the Scion's new home. Impressive structure over there. That's the place. Built to house a branch of the guild. Oh, so the Adventurers Guild is like giving up a place that they used to house themselves. I don't think they house themselves there anymore already, so I don't think we're like stealing it from them, but they're like giving up one of their old houses. Most urgent news, huh? Grim tidings from Gridania. Oh, is it Moggle Mog then? Yeah, I couldn't remember whether Moggle Mog was pre-Leviathan or post-Leviathan. I think Moggle Mog might be right now then. Okay. No time for leisurely tour. Let's see to all the necessary arrangements. Return anytime. Yep. Thank God they move it to a location that has an aetheryte, though. Like, at this point, they give you so many Vesper Bay aetheryte tickets that it doesn't matter anyway. You would have to be doing so much off, like, stuff. I almost said off stream, but most people wouldn't be streaming this. But, like, you'd have to be doing so much just like, oh, I'm going to go do one thing. Oh, now I need to go back to Vesper Bay. Wait, let me go take care of one more thing. Now I need to go back to Vesper Bay to have, like, any chance of using up the number of aetheryte tickets they give you nowadays. Is it back to Vesper Bay? Yeah. They easily give you, I think, close to, like, 90, I think, Vesper Bay aetheryte tickets at this point. I know I got a bunch more multiple times. So, like, you would have to be trying to use up your aetheryte tickets to have any chance of really using up your Vesper Bay aetheryte tickets nowadays. But it'd be aetheryte in the bay already. God. Nope. No chance. In fact, it's part of the story that they mention where they're like, they tossed the Scions off to some half-ass base in the middle of nowhere and didn't bother to put an aetherite there because no one expected anything of us. And now that we're suddenly so capable and so in demand, now the Syndicate is trying to make claims of like ownership and rights to our work, basically, to us to do jobs for them and stuff, because they totally put us up in a base and were taking care of us the whole time. They never once put an aetherite in this fucking town. They basically just brushed us off to the side, and now that we're important, they're like, yeah, but we supported you. Fuck the Syndicate, man. Fucking mash all those potatoes. Mash every potato in the Syndicate. Except maybe that one woman. She seems okay. Still self-interested, but not to the extent of destroying other people's lives. At least not that I know of. From the Twin Adder came Waking Sands. Yep. Something is definitely amiss. Could it be the Ixtal of Summon Garuda again? No. I've already done normal and hard, and Urianje's sitting there with the extreme Garuda, so that wouldn't be it. No, no, no. This is a much, much stupider primal. Oh no, Minfilia. They need help with a much dumber primal. Luckily, if I start unlocking him, I can start unlocking some really dumb-looking weapons that I probably will want to use on this character just because of how hilarious they are. I'll probably get a lot of the Mogul weapons on this character because of how stupid it'll be. Yeah, Prey would not come soon. Yeah. Another primal or an entity resembling one has been summoned in Gridania. Most customarily timely. The Earth waves leave little room for doubt. Yep. Primal. It's familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex. Yep. Oh, wait, is this not Mogulmog? A familiar foe. This might be Ramu, then. Oh, no. Had hoped the Moguls guard beyond such follies. Okay, this is not Ramu yet, then. This is Mogulmog. I love that. I hope the Moguls guard beyond such follies anymore. Where it's like in 1.0 or 1. Whatever, you had to face Mogulmog as well. Been requested by Commander Hula. Waiteth thee at the Adder's Nest. Ida and Pablimo will rendezvous with you. Yep. Time to go beat up some Moogles. I'm gonna lay the smackdown on you, Kupo. Yeah, it's still not bringing the aetherites to the front. Why is it not doing that? It's still not bringing my aetherites to the front when I hold control, but it only seems to be when I'm streaming. That's not a plugin feature. That's supposed to be built into the base game, if I remember correctly. Could that be a plugin feature? I don't think so. Holding down control to make your aetherite like pop to the front over all the other markers, I think is a base game thing. Vosel, buddy, how you doing? Babo. I still just remember all the time I spent playing Triple Triad with him for his cards. He's a good person to farm cards off of if you decide you want to waste hundreds of rounds, thousands of rounds of Triple Triad just farming cards for like MGP. There's much easier ways to do MGP just by keeping up with like weekly things and stuff like that. But if you love Triple Triad so much that you want to use it to get MGP, he's one of the best options. The other really great option is the House Photon Manservant inside House Photon in Heaven's Word. They both have like really, really decently valuable cards without horrible, like garbage, just 50-50 flip a coin RNG type rules. Hi, newbie. New here. I'm new here. Yep. Totally. Hey, newbie. Frankly, I can think of no one more qualified to. Yeah. Primal to kill. Got it. Buffalo calf. Yep. Totally do. Who are you? I've never met you before. Who's this new streamer? Another Medica Thavnaria. There's no reason for it. Can't market it. Don't really care to sell it. It's 150 gil. It is an eye level 70. Let's see if I snag a Battlecraft 3 out of it. I just stumbled into your stream. I wouldn't do... Hey! Battlecraft 3. Cool. Not that I need it. I've got plenty of Battlecraft 3s. I've got 26. I may need more Battlecraft 3s in the future. I've got plenty for the next thing that I need to do. I've already got plenty of Battlecraft 3s. I'm low on Battlecraft 2s, which is why I'm probably going to drag some friends in off stream to just unsync me through high-level ARR dungeons so we can just explode them and I can farm a bunch of gear out of them and just descent it all for Battlecraft 2s. That's exactly the eye level you want to be at to get Battlecraft 2 chances when you're descenting gear, is high level dungeons of ARR, right? Eye level around 150 or around 55 eye level. And unfortunately, duty support and stuff like that just don't have those dungeons covered. Hail to the king, Kupo! If you want to shop smart, shop S-Mart, Kupo. Sorry. The hail to the king just immediately puts me in the mind of only one person. Long ago, the Mughal Kublai visited the Adder's Nest to request an audience with the Elder Seed Seer. Yep. Imminent threat to all Mughal kind. Yeah. An imminent and horrendously stupid threat to all Mughal kind. An imminent and imminently goofy threat to all Mughal kind. Should be Conjurer's Guild, right? Yeah, because it's the Lotus Stand. I should be working on those off stream too. I'm spending so much time trying to grind out certain things off stream that I'm not spending any time just working on like little things, like just leveling these guys up. Right? I should be leveling all of... I should be doing the hunt logs for all of these and like getting them up to about 18, and then I can use dungeons and stuff to get them up higher than that. Also, I could be using Palace of the Dead on some of the DPS classes. That being said, it'd be better if I got all the way to 50 in Palace of the Dead, so that way when I do take them in to level them, I could basically just run 50 to 60 over and over and over again. For those who don't know, that's really one of the best ways to like farm stuff that you need out of Palace of the Dead. 50 to 60 over and over and over again can get you really high up levels on your ether pool. Yeah, your ether pool gear. And it will give you a guaranteed drop of one of the potsherds that you need to get rejuvenating potions. So when you're like farming before you go to your like Palace of the Dead runs for accomplishments and achievements and stuff, 50 to 60 just like over and over again hundreds of times is one of the best ways to like farm items for it. So I should finish Palace of the Dead to 50 probably pretty soon. I'm already up to like 30 or something, I think, in Palace of the Dead. I should just get up through 50 so I can use 50 to 60 to farm. No, Kanasana. Please, you have to stop them. You mustn't kill them. Uh-huh. Gentle, no, firm thrashing is in order. Yes, but no. Shut up, Goopla Cop. Faintest idea what you're talking about. Quiet. There's a very stupid primal on the horizon, and you need to go deal with it now. Short notice. Gridania cannot wish for a more stalwart ally. Do we do another one in Thotolid? I'm trying to think. I don't think we do. I thought just as we're about to, like, leave the area where the 3 city-states had domain, basically, and could, like, make demands of us to become more independent, maybe we would do something for each of them. Because I know we do Moggle Mog, and I know we do Leviathan, and that covers Lenosha and Black Shroud, but we don't do anything else in Thonolin, I don't think. There's Moggle Mog, there's Leviathan, and there's Ramu. And then there's Shiva. And I think that's it. The Prime 3 and the extra 4 in the patch content. I think that's all, right? Those 7? And Shiva's very not Thonolin. Shiva is Kurthus. I think that's all of them in ARR is those 7. Good King Mogglmog the 12th has returned to Eorzea. Uh-huh. An entirely stupid event, but whatever. Self cannot say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history or some manifestation of Google Moogle Google mythology. of Moogle mythology. Although with AI being the way it is, then human, like, pride in idiocy being the way it is these days, some of what you see on Google may as well be mythology. We served the gods in heaven, yep. And then we climbed down to the earth. Oh my god, it's almost like you run into a bunch of Moogles in the sky at some point in the game. Jolly difficult for the poor Moogles. Yeah. King Mogmog the 12th, may his glorious name live forever. The time had come to leave. Yeah. So he just held a rope and a bunch of Moogles climbed down it. Forget the fact that they have wings and can fly. We couldn't safely fly down. Yeah, I guess like the Sea of Clouds might have been too disruptive to them and knocked them out of the sky or something if they tried. His miraculous foresight ever be praised. He had a rope, the longest one ever woven. He nobly held while his subjects climbed all the way down. So dumb. Mogglmog the 12th, may his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens. I mean, not alone. There's a lot of them up there. Yeah, no, just a bunch of Moogles decided to create a duplicate of him. Lies in the fact that he was summoned. Yep. Mogglmog the 12th is a myth made manifest via means akin to those employed by the beast tribes. I mean, exactly the same as those employed by the beast tribes. One thing the game does not really want you to know at this point, doesn't reveal till much later, is pretty much anyone can summon a primal at any time. You only need 2 things, and it's just as bad no matter who does it, beast tribe or otherwise. Twice in the last half-decade, Eorzea has been brought into the very brink of destruction, only to be spared at the last by the heroics of a chosen few. Yeah, like, firstly, a bunch of groups are like, Eorzea keeps almost being destroyed and just barely saved, so we need help. And then there's a bunch of other groups who are like, humans are too freaking dangerous, we need help. Brave those tempests survive the virtue of your own strength. The latest period of peace will doubtless seem a welcome respite. Yep. And not the power to defend themselves, or are spared only by another's grace, merely the calm before the storm. It's almost like Raya is really intelligent. Like, not just book intelligent either, but like psychologically, sociologically, like very intelligent. She's like, obviously they're summoning things to protect them. They're just waiting for the next time they're destroyed outright because they can't protect themselves. They only want to protect the forest. They're going about it the wrong way. It's supposed to summon Rama, you mean? Well, yeah. As soon as you summon a primal, it will try to temper you, and then you'll just be dedicated to summoning it and bringing more people under its influence, no matter what you originally wanted from it. Pretty much anyone who has summoned a primal is tempered by that primal. Like, you have to be very close when you summon it. In the act of summoning it, it basically just tempers everyone around it. Sanctuary of the Mogul's Guard. I love that the Mogul's Guard is even, like, a thing. It's so hilarious to me. Just a bunch of goofy-ass Mughals running around with, like, swords and bows and friggin' spell books and stuff. As CPC ruffles my coattails about a primal I'm always. I'm about to summon my hand upside your head. Now let me get to work again. I summon the primal of bitch slap. This Sumiyan should be down in here. I still like my book. It's great. I don't even need to glam over it because the relic looks good. Still need to finish the last 2 phases of the relic, though, but I need better stats. So, that's why I'm back to MSQ. Either I'm going to off-stream get all the resources I need to upgrade to the next set of gear, or I'm going to finish MSQ and get into Heaven's Word. One of those 2 things is going to happen, at which point I'll be able to make something with better stats. Either I'll finish the garbage post-ARR grind that they used to try and force players to stay subscribed until Heaven's Word came out, or I'll reach Heaven's Word and just craft the first set I can. But until then, I can't really work on the relic anymore. Even with food and melding and all of that, I don't have what I need to hit the stat cap that the minimum stat I need to fish up the big fish I need. It's not by nature a warlike race, yeah. Behoove us to defeat him quickly before any lasting damage is done. Make your preparations and inform me when you're ready to seek the king. Boom, boom. You have selected Regicide. Yes, I have. I often select Regicide. It's one of the fastest solutions, honestly. This King Sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones. Deployed 5 years ago when the first king was summoned. Forced to sanction the slaying of the guardians who then held the keystones. Oof. Grace of the Elementals, however, we have been spared that burden on this occasion. Okay, so that would have been like a whole quest series in 1.0, I guess, where you had to go and face like the Mogul's Guard members as like little mini bosses probably to take their keystones. But now they're just like, we still have the keystones. Oh no, Kuplo Cop has a set of them. Dear confidence, he begged me to find some other means to gain entry. Oh, whoops. Been unable to do so. Feared the Mughals might succumb to the corrupting influence of their liege lord. Oh well, we have to get Kuplo Cop to give us the keystones. Time to betray your entire species. Good job, Kuplo Cop. Betray them all. Time to turn traitor. I mean, time to help us help your people. Whatever. Time to turn traitor. Oh. Yep. That would be why. Oh, God. Why does it have to cross-post a message that gets deleted? That sucks. I'll just have to remove that message manually. It's easy enough to do. Why does it have to cross-post a message that gets deleted? Banned. Full-on banned. Forget stream elements, little stupid timeout. And you're posting stuff like that, you get instant banned. Where are you at? He's up here. Actually, you know what? I think another 3-minute ad break is gonna run, so I'll screw around with some stuff here in town. Till then. Back to Mangredania so I could do some selling there. Hello. I wonder if I should play some triple triad with her while I'm waiting on this stupid ad. Maybe that's a good time to do triple triad is when I'm waiting on the ad. Wait. What's cooking sherry used in? Anything I care about? 52 star. That's skill speed and direct hit. I don't care. I'll need some cooking sherry eventually to craft that at some point for completion's sake, but I don't care to, like, make a bunch of it. I did make a bunch of new food. I made a bunch of apkalu omelets, which is the currently best food that I can make for myself because it's crit direct and crit is the primary stat on it, which makes it really good. Crit determination might be good for my healer because I'm like maining a healer at the moment, but I don't care. I'm going to use crit direct hit because crit direct hit is the best for general use. I can use this on basically whatever class I want and it's good. Crit determination is good for general use too and probably best for a healer, but this is like best quote unquote for general use. So I used it. I may pick up another best recipe. I didn't pick up the Master Culinarian 2 book yet, so there's probably something in the Master Craft 2 book that is better than this, but until then, this is really good food, and when I do get around to crafting something better than this, I can still use this for, like, leveling. Ascension. Oh, Christ. Shall we futz around with this, I suppose? Oh, that's just leftovers. Yeah, that's from something else. That's not anything useful to me. That's from copying over some of my things. No, I'm not going to be able to make use of that. If I do it here, however, I can do it a little better. Can't do that. I can flip. He can flip that. Whatever I use here, he can flip, so not ideal. Nothing I can really do about it. Just drop something here. And he flipped it immediately. Yep, great. Red wins. Don't care. It's garbage. Ascension sucks anyway. Like, this is why I don't like playing Triple Triad generally. Also, I had a crappy deck, too. I need to... This is worthless to me. I need to make better decks. I do have better cards than that. If I just go recommended, boom, there's my general deck. For things like Ascension and Descension and all of that, it doesn't really matter. I'll build out some decks for these later. But, like, there's my general purpose deck. I have gotten a number of cards just from doing content, not playing Triple Triad, but just doing content, that I haven't actually been using because I haven't bothered to play Triple Triad with anyone. Why would I? I really don't enjoy Triple Triad, so I certainly don't want to do it on stream. But I need to do it at some point. Alright. Ads are done. Let's do this. Let's go beat up a bunch of Moogles. Time to betray your entire species. I mean, help us do what we need to do. No other way, I'll do it. Take the ferry to Sweet Bloom Pier. I'll go on ahead. I wonder if this girl was also going to the same place. I don't see her here, unless she's just taking a while to log into this section. Duty commenced. Is now streaming live on Twitch. Good for you. Don't care. Oh yeah, Starlight Celebration and all that stuff will be coming up pretty soon. I don't know if I'm going to bother doing a stream for that. I might do that off stream, maybe include any interesting bits in a video one week or something. Wow, y'all got big. What you're planning, I won't allow it. I'll never be satisfied no matter how many crystals you bring in. There's some big old Moogles. This is how you repay us by consorting with this Lalafell? Stomp the potato! Mash the potato! Yes, them on it. Actually, you're worse. Traitor to his kin's Moogles. Treason on the crown. Oh, defy the will of good King Mogobog the 12th. May he reign forevermore. Time to go beat our way through a bunch of Moogles. There's the tools of his enemies. Gotta stop him before it's too late. Boom, 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 boom. Their march is deep within the bramble patch. Take me there. Escort him to safety. Cool. Luckily, he'll just follow me. I don't have to... Right? Yes, I don't have to actually call him. Should probably summon my... Oh god, but he can be attacked. Great, wonderful. Why is it attacking him? I'm sitting here blasting you with so much damage and you're completely ignoring me? Great, it's one of those missions. Fuck your aggro list. They're all gonna go after Kupla Cop. Wonderful, it's one of those missions. Okay, let's do this. Defender stance? Would it matter? I don't have any defender skills, do I? Oh, increased enmity. He does have a defender skill. There you go. Maybe he can pull him off of him? I don't think aggro table is going to mean anything, though. That's what it seems like to me. Because if I was doing that much damage to that enemy and it was just ignoring me and going for Kuplai Cop, that tells me it probably doesn't care about an aggro table. Yeah, see? Every single one of them is going straight for Kuplai Cop. Alright. Put him on attacker stance instead so he can just damage them as fast as possible. Just blow enemies up then. Just blow them up as fast as possible so they don't get a chance to deal any damage to them. Also, I don't need to be that, like, picky about it. He's got enough health and he regenerates in between attacks. Like, in between groups of enemies that are attacking, he does regenerate his health. If we get jumped from behind and I'm not paying attention, however... Damn it. Hey, Stinging Sophie is out. Cool. I should pick up a new weekly hunt target. Get blasted, you stupid seedlings. Wow, surprisingly high amount of health they've got. I guess we are on, like, level 50 higher eye level enemies at this point since we're back to the MSQ. On, like, eye level 50 and above type enemies. I've been able to kind of walk through a lot of the relic stuff I've been doing because it's just not been all that difficult, really. Or I've been solo and I didn't have to baby anyone. Ready to face the king. Step forward, raise your hand and focus. When you attune to an etherite. Good King Magoma, good King Mag. Boom, boom. Oh, you know, I didn't check the... Make sure this is still working right. Okay. Yep. I should probably turn this off too. Let's try turning that off for the moment. Game audio, voice chat, yeah, all that stuff. Should go in. Let's go ahead and change up the stream input a little. The rest is up to you now. Go teach those foolish Moogles a lesson. Thorn March Hard. I love that they still had, like, hard versions in ARR. But they already reached a point where they're like, we don't need 3 versions, we should only do 2. But they already had established the hard version. And so the only versions you get of, like, Leviathan and Ramu and Shiva and Mogomog are, like, hard and extreme. Alright, here we go. Eye level 54. It's easy. Less than 5 minutes. What can I do for the next, like, 5 minutes? Is there anything in here that I can grab any resources from that I care about? Not really that I can think of. Bats. Did they drop bat wings? There was something I needed bat wings for. They dropped Beastkin blood. Yep, they drop bat wings. Okay. There was something I needed bat wings for. What was it again? Oh, the silencing potions, right? Yeah, because I got a bunch of blowfish recently, and I need bat wings and quicksilver for the silencing potions, which can be used for a leave turn-in. Okay. I'll just sit out here blasting bats for bat wings while waiting for this to queue up. Hey, that was quick. Good King Mago, good King. Sorry. It's such a goofy song. I'll make sure to have it play on the YouTube video, even though my volume is very low right now. But that's because I don't like to have to fight with it when I'm editing the video and doing cuts. I don't want my audio of like music and stuff bouncing around the song. And unfortunately, my game audio is not separated from my mic audio. Defend the king! Alright. So easy. Guys. Let me just go ahead and AoE these idiots down. Are they close enough? Yep, they're close enough. Can Art of War them both. Someone get over there. Good, someone got over there. Oh, I didn't actually manage to poison him. Here we go. Here starts all the stuff. Oh god, poison the whole area. What do we got? He's gonna cleave a quarter of the arena. I don't remember what the dagger is. Okay, so it's just two big AoEs. Oh, never mind. Mog will go around. And then he's gonna cleave part of it. Cool. Palm holy. That was quick and easy. Quick and simple. The extreme is a little more difficult. So scary, the Moggle's Guard. Yes, please. All of the Moggle items, please, and thank you. This isn't the one I want, though. It's goofy, but it's not all the way goofy just yet. So I'm going to want to desynth this one for a chance at the pieces I need. And Enchanted Gold Ink is not what I need. Is that included in part of the Vortex, Inferno, Majestic Moggle Tome? Yeah, okay, so it is part of what I will need in order to craft these glam pieces I want. Kingly Whiskers, which I think you pull out of the Extreme. Demimog materia, which I think you pull from desynthing the Extreme weapons? Or I could just get lucky and pull the actual weapon out of the Extreme. There is that, but eh. And Terminus Putty, which I think is just Grand Company seals. Good King Mongol Mog the 12th, may his mighty soul rest in pieces no more! Might have happened, did you not stop the Moggle's Guard when you did? Perhaps they'll come to their senses. Nah, probably not. I'm guessing they've all been frickin' tempered by now. Chieftain will have choice words for them, too. Puckney Pack, that the king is no more. Just with Ryo, but Camp Tranquil. All of these people that you interact with much more when you do the White Mage quest, but I haven't done the White Mage quests, and I'm not going to do them anytime soon. Yeah, it's not popping forward for some reason. Is that really a plugin feature? I thought the press control to make your Aetherites pop to the front was just built into the game now. Must be a plugin feature, I guess. Oh, I never did the leave meets here. Oh no, this way? Oh yeah, she's out this way. Yep. Puckney Puck, I beat up all your friends. May his magnificent virtue serve as an example to us all has fallen. Kind owes you a debt. Ryo wishes to congratulate you as well. Properties of Pribles. Sister will want to hear the tale, blah, blah, blah. Turn to the Lotus Stand and treat her the full account. Great, all that just so I have to go back to the Lotus Stand again. Like, they bothered to send me out to Raya O, and it's like, yeah, just talk to her and she can relay information back to the... And then she's like, go back to the Lotus Stand now. It's like, why didn't we all just meet at the Lotus Stand after this? You sent me out from the Lotus Stand. Why didn't you guys just wait at the Lotus Stand for me to come back? Instead of making me jump around the frickin' shroud. Ah. I think this is a new one. I'm pretty sure I saw this song on YouTube just a couple days ago, so I think this is a really new one. Or at least within like the last week or two. Turned us unharmed and victorious. Thus have I 2 reasons to be glad. Fain hear all that occurred in Thornmarch. I beat up a lot of fluffy idiots. Yep. King really is a primal. He really isn't, is he? Most don't worship him for one thing. He's not even a god to them. It's not like any primal I've ever heard of. That's just because no one's ever done a primal this way before. It's the definition. The fact remains that through a combination of power contained in crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Moogles called forth a being that by rights should not exist. Yep. When slain, said being left no corpse, the ether which comprised him instead being scattered the 4 winds. Except the definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same. Yep. It's almost like our definition of what constitutes a primal is completely wrong. Asians, whole business reeks of them. They said it was a masked man who taught them how years ago. Gridania has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question. How many more will they ensnare with their teeth? A lot! A lot! Paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames. Ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation. Rand Servant Marshall and I have much to discuss. Yeah. Don't care. Let me go. Am I finished discussing the other matter? Speak has even now been settled. Science shall not want for support. Should be glad to send additional supplies to Revenant's Toll. Cool. That's the other thing, is that even though the Syndicate wants to lay claim to us, everyone else is generally just like, no, operate independently, right? Even the leadership of Ul'dah is like, no, absolutely not, even though the Syndicate is desperately trying to get its grubby hands on us. So we get a lot of, they're going to send support with us, which means that we're bringing a lot to Revenant's Toll. So them opening up their doors to let us move there is not surprising, because we're bringing a lot of support and stuff with us. Okay. Maybe I can get through 2. Is this the end? I think we might be pretty close to the end of 2.1. Although, shouldn't we start getting into, No. No, the stuff with Moon doesn't happen till later. That's like 2.3, 2.4, I think, when that's happening. No, wait, I think 2.3 might be when we start screwing around with the Grand Company. Or does that start earlier? Am I misremembering that and I'm about to get forced into doing the Grand Company garbage with Alphino? I don't think that's till later. I think it's like after Mogulmog and Leviathan and maybe even Ramu. He's like, they're not going away. We need to get started on this Grand Company idea I had just randomly in my bedroom one night without putting any extra thought into it beyond, hey, Grand Company, that sounds cool. And let's do it. Because if the kid thought for 1 millisecond longer than, hey, that sounds cool, he probably would have not allowed the people he allows to join us. Even if he's a little desperate. Oh my god, I'd hope to hear your version of the tale. Yep. Someone with the same methods used by the beast tribes. Did serve to remind the Elder Seeds here of our usefulness. Offer for additional support could not have come at a better time. Cool, great. The Gifted. Okay, so is this when she's gonna get, like, her ass kicked because she never accomplishes anything of value in the entire game? Sorry for saying it that way, but she kind of doesn't. Any cool stuff she does, she basically does off screen, and every time she's on screen, she's basically just a princess in a tower for us to rescue. This is when we get to meet the emissary. No concern, we're long last ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. Avoid drawing undue attention. We shall make the journey to Revenant's Toll in small groups, departing at regular intervals. Alright. Intention to conduct future operations openly. Cool. Only right that I should be the last to leave. Relinquish the property, but he was, yeah. Urianger is just gonna fucking sit around here like a couch potato doing nothing but teaching me about primals every so often. Go and inquire of him if he has any other tasks for you. Hey, Andre. You need anything else before we all leave and ditch you forever? To just hang out here for no reason? They leave unburdened by concern for my well-being. Yep. Many a proud pioneer have bravely striven into the great unknown. Blah, 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 Urianger. Just skip all of Urianger's dialogue. God, it's just tedious listening to him. Oh no! An Asian is kicking my ass! It's almost like it's right in their name. Uh-oh. Getting drunk. Tiny baby getting drunk again. So Olivier was a remarkable man. Why is beyond mortal measure? Would that I had met him prior to his passing. Yeah, it's super discreet outfit. Asian, here, how? Because they can basically go wherever they want and we can't do anything to stop them. Your robes. It's almost like it should have been an interesting thing that they brought up about him that amounted to nothing at all. Because he's basically exactly the same as all the others. Gifted but ignorant. Fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Robes of an emissary. Uh-huh. I have no quarrel with you, but I am a bitch, so I am gonna cause problems. It's a warrior. He fought, he fell. I love that, like, La Habrea is a warrior. It's like, not exactly. Not to say La Habrea is weak, but La Habrea was not, like, a warrior. He was a researcher, a scientist. No cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion. Yeah, tell yourself that in 3 or 4 expansions. I mean, actually, before even going one expansion, we proved that we can do it. Scientist, you say? Even before we leave ARR, we prove that it's possible. Tataru can't see anything. Feels strange to leave. God. As long as you like, She lacks the gift. Yep. We are indistinct. Shadowless, fleshless, formless. Yeah. Truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation. Expectation colors perception. Thus does she perceive not. Even you when young could not see with us. Oh God, shut up. Time come to see us as we are rather than this crude approximation. Aubrey is wrong about a great many things. Sharing people's food be of one mind. Ugh, forget that. In peace, may we meet again as friends. Nope. Yeah, nice try, Minvilia. Good job, Minvilia. You really accomplished a lot there. Oh, no, wait, the opposite. As always, you accomplished basically nothing. Boom, boom, boom. Take it, there's no need to explain. Yeah, you saw me get hammered as I walked through the front door, so yep, you know I've seen it all. was not to kill. She got blasted through the chest with darkness. She's not great. Students about Destiny, tell them to scour the archives, forbidden tomes in particular. Any reference to an Asian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it. Glimpse, a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands. I want to employ teleportation magics. It's almost as if he wants me to follow him. Because he's a doofy little bitch who wants to play with us. Sorry. Ever since I met him in Endwalker, I can't see him as anything other than this goofy little twink boy. He can say he's an ancient as much as he wants. He looks like he's about 12. I could probably go through 2.2 today. But I'm already almost at 3 hours. I'd rather not push it too much. Plus, I think there's more to it. I think 2.2 and 2.3 might play well together. Because I think that's Leviathan and Ramu, so I think that's really focused on, like, the primal threat. And then 4 and 5, I think, focuses more on, like, the Asian threat and building us up to go into... I don't remember very well. It's been a while since I've done this, and I can always I always struggle to be like, wait, which patch was this one in? Oh, it's actually in town. Doy. Hi, idiot. I think 2 and 3 focus on the primal threat, and 4 and 5 focus more on the Asian threat. So if I save it, and next week I maybe do 2 and 3 together in a single stream, and then maybe 4 and 5 together in a single stream, I can get it done in just a couple of weeks and kind of break the story up that way. Rear of Light, I would know for myself. Walk north, you may choose to follow. That you will be waylaid if you do. Oh well. Hi, Amps. Get blasted. I can just Art of War all of you into oblivion. Crap, I was muted again. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Didn't say anything all that important. There, go attack that one, idiot. He has pretty good attacks. My Chocobo does have pretty good attacks when he realizes he's supposed to fight someone. AoE, unfortunately, does not tell his AI to fight something. Asian Conjurers. Wait, are these... Those can't be red masks. No, they have the red markings, but they're all black masks. God, they're at every conceivable angle, and none of them are close enough to AoE together. Here, go attack that one. If you're gonna be this useless, go attack that one. At least go attack something. That was that. All your black masks are worthless. They're just morons playing dress up. Granting me this indulgence. He who bested La Habrea could endure such an examination. And grown so twisted my absence is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? Yes. If an emissary is being a bitch, I can lay hands on him all I want. Should not? You know I acted only in self-defense. I don't care. Amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Condemn his misdeeds, for through them we discovered you. Strong in the gift that he could cast us out. But surely you must feel that her influence wanes and her strength shall soon be spent. Oh well. These people, this world, all shall soon change. No, actually it won't. Actually, it really won't. All the way through so far, we've managed to prevent them from doing a single another rejoining since Bahamut. So it's like, all shall soon change. No, it really won't. All will change for you guys pretty quick, because you're all going to start dropping like flies. Elidibus. Tiny twink man. Elidibus. With a super deep voice that does not fit his appearance at all. Not as bad as Yu Yu Hase, but it's not great. I do love that, like, underneath that mask, he looks like about a 15-year-old child. Real frightening. I love that through, like, the whole Pandemonium raid, I'm like, oh, he looks like such a kid. And then later, like, the end, I think the very end of the Pandemonium raid, they actually voice him, and the voice is, like, so deep, and I'm like, what the hell is this? That is not the right voice for this child. Yeah. So we'll probably go ahead and finish up the stream here with the end of 2.1 today. Like I said, I will probably try and, whoops, advertisements. Okay, let's just go derp around the... Let's just go derp around for a little while. Let's go hang out for a little bit while people are getting some ads. Like, you may get as little as one ad, you may get as much as, like, 3 minutes worth of ads. We'll see. I don't need any Gigantode. I could hang on to this, but it's going to be a while till I make that, and I can just make Enchanted Golden Ink myself. Don't need Beastkin Blood. You know, I don't really need these Bat Wings right now either. That's a craft that I'm not going to do till much later anyway. What do you have? Anything I can't get anywhere else? Not really. Could get more of these, but I don't need them. I have over 500 of them. Primal Nature, the King Lives. The Gifted? Must be talking about those of us who have the Echo, I guess. At least then, oh, Arnvold is back. Should have done something. Uh-huh. Abba and Ali are dead as a doornail. Not let it be for anything. I will earn this. Whatever. Can't do it without you. I'm guessing that's the U tribe? Kobold Initiative. Huh. That reminds me, that's another thing I need to work on off stream. Because I am, like, building up rep with each of them. I want to skip the daily nonsense, record off stream, like, all of the story quests for each of the allied societies, and then basically bundle those together into one video where I just sort of go through the storylines of each of them. That may not even really be necessary, but might be interesting. I really do need to level these up as well. I should try and get most of these up to about 30. That way when I'm ready to make them a job, I can just go and run their class quest really quick and make them a job. Alright. Welcome back from the ad break. Everybody on Twitch, let us go ahead and finish this up. And worrying that I might have sent you to your doom. Visitor prove elusive. Is waiting for you? Is, of when does he speak? He speaks of, like, before recorded history. Much but reveal nothing. Say perhaps a measure of disdain for La Brea. So you'll have to be content with a wealth of additional questions. The Gifted. Build on the stone. Yeah, last quest or two, I think. I don't remember what this MSQ chunk was called. That's the thing, is you can pretty much tell when they're going to end the MSQ. You can kind of feel it coming anyway. But you can pretty much tell when it's going to end based on the name. You'll usually hit a quest that's the same name as the patch name was. And that'll be the last quest in the MSQ. I don't remember if they were doing that all the way back here in ARR, though. I think they were. You know, this asking until after we have completed our move to Rising Stones. One final favor. As far as the Empire knew, is their spy maintained the deception for now and half a decade. Urging the resistance with vital Imperial secrets while feeding his paymasters subtly conceived misinformation. Father left behind his journal, which he closely guarded. Every shred of information he and his agents could steal on what they believed to be the single greatest threat, the primals. Alright. Much within I still don't understand. Okay, give it to Urion J so that he can give you the extreme primal trials, basically. Give the journal to Urion J so he can study it and make bigger primal fights. It's interesting that that sort of fell apart later on. I never thought about that. Emelo. I'm new here. Fuck off, Mello. I've known you for like 3 years now, Mello. Just throw all the things, why don't you? Just everything, just blah, 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 blah. Ow. Forget. Hi, Mello. How you doing? Oh, man. Yeah, they really toss Urion J aside later. The Wandering Minstrel becomes your extreme dude, and Urion J does basically nothing. Urion J does the Heaven's Word optional primals too. That's about it. After that, I don't think you deal with him at all. I don't even remember who starts the Four Lords. Is that Tataru and Hancock that start the Four Lords? I think it might be. So they surrender such a cherished memento. Yep. Arrows swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials. Good for you. Watch like again. She's already been beaten up by someone else again. Nah. Uh-huh. Come to the seventh heaven in reverence toll. Cool. Tune to it, you may wish to make use of the new aetherite. Oh my god, we finally have an aetherite. So they could stop literally increasing the number of Vesper Bay aetherite tickets they give us every new patch of the game where they add like 50 more. We finally have an aetherite of our own. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I need to do this. I don't know that I've ever heard this one before. Huh. Pretty interesting song. Thank you, Doobie, for that, Pat. Oh, it is an interesting song. And again, guys, if the music is too low or too loud, make sure to let me know. I hear it direct from the browser. So what ends up in OBS and then going out on the stream may be like slightly a different volume than I think it is. And unfortunately, because I have it set up to not be on the VOD track, I can't go back and rewatch my VODs and be like, how loud was the music during that? And we were all wondering when you'd show up. Telling your restive receptionist here. Please to inform you that all the documents have been prepared. All signatures signed. The Rising Stone is officially yours. Spare no effort in seeing that it was as welcoming and comfortable a home for us the Waking Sands ever was. Even more so, honestly. We spent a lot of time here. Well, somewhat intimidating, is it not? I understand story-wise why we had to get a bunch of sketch-ass people to join our grand company. I get that. That being said, it's almost stupid, lore-wise, that we do get a bunch of sketch people in our grand company, because us showing up here in Revenant's Toll should have sparked off this massive rush of tiny little fresh-faced adventurers desperate to come to Revenant's Toll and, like, join the Scions and join the grand company and stuff. We should not have been running around having to, like, beg and plead with the sketchiest people in the universe to join our grand company. It's told our adventurers who come and go as they wish. So that should make it easier for you to go about your business here. Yep. Shouldn't hurt no many years already made something of a name for himself. Yeah, that should have helped us, shouldn't it? And yet it's never mentioned at any point when we're recruiting. That, like, literally my name should carry so much weight that we shouldn't even have to go out and recruit. Time for you to officially announce your presence to everyone inside. You'll play Goose Goose Duck with us? I don't know. When are we doing it? Also, I don't have the game. I think it's free, so I can probably download it easy enough. But when were we planning? Did we set a date and time? I saw you guys talking about it, but I didn't see, like, a day and time. But I would be down for it. Also, having joined the Twitch Creators Club, I've been trying to collab more often, as much as I can. They have places where people can, like, post for collabs and stuff like that. Not that all of it's amounting to a whole lot just yet, but there are plenty of people sort of starting to get together, like, oh, should we do it around this time in, like, the 20-something of December, or maybe do this around this time, or these days, or things like that. So maybe over the next, couple months, I might have some more collabs with some newer people that I've never collabed with before. But, yeah. Multiple days posted, like, 3 of us chose the 18th. 18th, huh? 18th. Oh, that would be next Wednesday. I should be able to make that work, though. I would probably want to do more of this next Wednesday, but depending on the time, I could probably make it work. Where I'll just, like, start off streaming this or whatever, and then later that night when everyone's available, I'll just move over to Goose Goose Duck with you guys. We'll see. God, Baron. There you go. Fuck yourself, Baron. Oh, Coltonet, Hori Boulder, and all them now are showing up. These good people. Yeah. I'm definitely going to be streaming more of the free trial stuff on the 18th, newbie. But if it's later in the day, which it usually is, when we do collab streams, because of everyone's availability, we usually end up doing them around 5 or 6 like PM my time. just generally. So if it's later in the day, I could probably make it work by like starting with free trial stuff and then moving over to the collab when everyone else is ready. I mean, that'll probably end up having me have like a 10 or 11 hour stream depending on how long we go, but that's fine. I can make do with that. People so far that I know of, it did make an announcement in my... oh, interesting. Wow, look at these bland, generic gray bricks. It's so beautiful. Like, everyone's faces when they walked in, all like, oh, interesting to the new place. It's like, look at these bland gray bricks. Send you the announcement to share if you want. Maybe. I'll check the Discord after. If you guys already have it in the collab Discord, then I can get to it. I just didn't see it yet. Like a specific day or time or anything like that in the collab Discord. But if it's there, I can get at it. If not, then yeah, you can send me a copy of it. Certainly spacious. Boom, boom. New beginning for the Scions. We declare our Independence Day. Wait, no. The announcement isn't what the day is. Okay. Swords be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people proudly and openly. Sever our ties with the Eorzean Alliance. No. We'll still work with them, but we're not going to be any of their... None of them will own us. Which isn't going to stop them from wrecking us horribly. Cause for the Scions of Seventh Dawn, our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Hooray! A group that's almost half tiny babies is gonna save the future of the world. Speak of Elidibus. Oh, can't contact the students about the SCN. Yep, there is that. I'm sorry, but the entire island that their base was on has been teleported into some weird fucking nightmare world. Actually, it's been teleported to some other geographic location, but like it's also been ethereally wrecked so that it's horribly out of balance. They would not ignore us. Fear we must assume the worst. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. It's beyond circumvention. They come under attack, they would most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. Nope. They could definitely teleport the whole damn place from inside. Those who lack the gift and the knowledge both. Yeah. And Ascian could have walked right in, but they didn't. Agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students about Ascian, they may know of it. And until such time as we have evidence the contrary, we would assume the worst. We must needs seek another source of information on Elidibus. Others in the homeland possess such knowledge yet. However, they are unlike to yield it unconditionally. Yup. Oh well. Visit from a crimson-clad Ascian, perhaps, or ochre, or puce. Which of our allies will then fall silent? Shattered the crystal of darkness, cast out Labre. Dared to hope. Nope. He endures for the moment. He'll be dead soon enough. I mean, I think the first one to go is Nabriales, though, right? Pretty sure Nabriales is the first one to, like, go. Destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world their unholy machinations. There is, in fact. It's gonna cost us dearly, but we can do it. Alright, disturbance is too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. The paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. We will rise and meet it as one, and then be utterly destroyed. And you'll rise and meet everything solo, pretty much. With your friends, who are not scions. Ready when the time comes. However, that will not be for a while yet. Return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, I'll be informed. Great. Yep, we're done with 2.1. Where are you? Kryle's okay. I mean, Kryle ain't gonna show up until Heavensward, so you're not really gonna ever see her again, but she's okay. Look at these nerds meeting in darkness because they want to be so edgy. Look at this nerd. This black mask nerd who's gonna die. Right now in the gift, is that not to trick you? It's not. As you will, so too shall I. Labor not at cross purpose. I mean, he's an idiot. He's gonna get himself killed, but, you know. Wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time. The veil is lifted from their eyes. Whose plan? Who's he talking about here? Zodiark? Because if he's talking about Zodiark, it should be his plan. Like, he's the heart of Zodiark, so if Zodiark has, like, a will, it should be him. Or is he maybe talking about Emmett? But I don't know if they even knew Emmett would exist this early in the game storyline. They probably are trying to talk about Zodiark, and they're just attributing a bunch of crap to him this early in the storyline that just, like, falls by the wayside into nothing later. Build on the stone. A realm awoken. Main scenario quest, build on the stone. Cool. 300 times from 21 to 30 waters in Lenosha. Yeah. I was working on Fisher Leaf quests. Because I can mostly do that mindlessly. I can leave my character sitting there fishing and then just hear a ding, hit a button, cast again. Ding, hit a button, cast again. Right? So I was working on Fisher Leaves. So that's where I must have picked that up. I didn't even notice. I was so mindlessly not even paying attention. I didn't even notice I hit a frickin' achievement. I also got my miner to 60. Unique blacksmith recipes. That makes sense. 1,000 spirit bond items. Yeah, all that stuff was pretty much off stream. And none of it's all that important. Anyway. That's good. 2.1 is where I'll go ahead and call it for today. With the collab on next Wednesday, depending on if I'm part of it or not, I may not get as far as I think, but I'll try next Wednesday to maybe get through 2.2 and 2.3 at the same time, so I can kind of get through a lot of the primal story and then leave sort of the Asian story for the stream after that. We'll see. This episode this week on YouTube will probably be fairly shorter. Probably only like 15 minutes maybe, rather than around 30 like it usually is. Because I spent a lot of off-stream time this week working on something that ultimately broke me and I couldn't get it done. There's no way I was going to get it done in time unless I spent like 50 hours straight working on it. Like after I already hit the point where it broke me, spent like another 50 hours straight just working on that. And I finally decided to just go back to the MSQ. So there's a lot of footage I captured this week that isn't even going to be in the episode because it's basically pointless to put it there. So that may appear later when I get back to the relic. We'll see. Or maybe I will put it in. Maybe I should just slap that footage in and be like, this is what broke me. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it there. Let me pop back to Limsa. Once again, have to deal with this garbage area in Limsa where everyone's just standing around wasting my fucking processing power. So that they can just AFK next to the Aetheryte forever. Yeah, you know, maybe I will go ahead and put the footage of me, like, trying to build up and build up and build up and just be like, you know what, fuck this, I'm just gonna wait until Heaven's Word into this episode. If that's the case, it'll probably be closer to 20-30 minutes. But we'll see. Boom, boom, boom. It really does look like my freaking shaders are not active, but every time I check, I keep checking and they totally are. I probably really should just do reshade again so I can stop having to worry about that every time I reset my computer or anything. Anywho. In fact, let's go ahead and just be boop, like that, and then I can just use this one. Oh no, wait, I can't use that one, can I? Oh no, I can use that one. That'll work. Alright. Now I can pop back this one. And... Sorry, that was all just like something for the video, basically. A way to get the footage that I want in the way that I want. Anywho, let me pop over to Twitch. Let's see who's live. Let's see what they're up to today, shall we? See if there's anything interesting going on. Boom, boom, boom. 14 weekly raid, UCob, no. Surge, but I raided him recently. Elden Ring, Hitman World of Assassination. Yeah, Chin's been doing that recently. Maybe I should check that one out. That'd be interesting. Twitch recaps, Yakuza, no. Minecraft needs, nope, nope, nope. Free Prog, nope. Baldur's Gate 3. Dawn Trail MSQ. Marvel Rivals. You know what? Maybe we'll go see Chin, who's working on Hitman World of Assassination stuff. Let's see. Wow, it really is kind of an annoying redesign of the UI for Twitch. That really is kind of an annoying redesign. It's annoying that these are not getting blocked. Come on. Ah, it just really doesn't want to, man. It's so annoying. I need to work on that to see how I can get it to work properly. He's in the middle of ads, so I can't really just drop in yet because I don't know where he's at. So give me a second to get through this stupid ad break so I can see. Just a second. There we go. Let me go ahead and remove the browser audio so I can check where he is. Should be fine. Go ahead and drop. I wonder if it'd be interesting if I could have a bot message. That'd probably be like a command, right? It'd be interesting if I could have just like a button I could press. That's something I need to sort out later, though. I don't have time for that right now. I'll deal with that later. All right. This is where we're gonna go ahead and go today. And go say hi to Chin. If you get left behind by the Twitch raid, if you're over on YouTube and you'd like to go say hi to Jim with us, go ahead and hit the URL. We'll pop right over there in just a sec. I will be back, maybe Friday, probably Saturday, though. It's usually Saturday, around the middle of the day, Pacific time, noon or 1 usually. I may be doing more of Once Human. I've actually been having quite a bit of fun with that recently, and I think I might want to play some more of that on stream. I've progressed a little bit in it. I'm not like, oh, I need to show everything I do in it on stream. There's a lot of grinding and stuff like that, but I have progressed the story a little bit too. But it was pretty fun, so I might do more of that. More free trial next week. 2.2, maybe 2.3, possibly a collab with some friends as well. We shall see if that timing works out. And episode for this week with the 2.1 MSQ and me banging my head against a wall until I finally give up on something else should be out this Friday. Thank you all for being here. I will see you later. Bye-bye.